bunch of years ago, I think it was 2010, that the first Percy Jackson movie came out. Obviously, it was a book series, very popular book series with a lot of people. The movies came out. I actually really enjoyed the movies. The first one more than the second one. I think the first one was called The Lightning Thief, and I think the second was called Sea of Monsters. Now, they weren't exactly box office behemoths, right? The first one, I think, made somewhere in the neighborhood of 220 million, I think. And then I think the second one made less. Like, it didn't quite crack 200, got close to 200 million, didn't quite crack it. So it's not like they were giant successes, but they have been wanting to get back to Percy Jackson for a while. And now we've got the new Disney Plus series coming. And I'll be honest with you, I think I miscalculated, because I've been interested in, I think the trailer looks good. I was taken with the trailer. I love Walker Scobell. He's great. This kid is going to be a superstar. I'm telling you. I love this kid as our new Percy. So yeah, I've been interested in it, but I'll be honest with you. I didn't think anybody else cared. I really did. I haven't felt a lot of buzz from a lot of people. And I honestly looked at it and thought, I'm interested in this, but I don't think a lot of other people are going to be interested. Well, I think I was wrong, because according to Deadline, a hell of a lot of people are interested. Deadline writes, Disney Plus is getting strong response to the trailer for its upcoming series, Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Within 10 days of the trailer's November 16th release, it has garnered 126.5 million impressions, 84.3 million video views, and 1.8 million engagements across Percy Jackson series, Disney Plus, and talent accounts. Percy Jackson from the 20th Century and Disney branded television ranked number 2 for video views across Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok for all competitive streaming programs, according to Listen First. Additionally, the hashtag Percy Jackson has amassed 45 million views on TikTok in the US within the last 7 days. All right. Does any of this mean the show is going to be good? No, but it does mean that people are interested and people are clicking, and people with the engagements numbers, people are talking about it. And I think at a much greater click than I'd given it credit for, which makes me have to ask the question, have we been selling this series coming out on Disney Plus, who don't have a great track record of making great original shows, but with this thing coming out on Disney Plus, have we been selling short what its potential actually is? Does this thing have the potential to get, Loki kind of numbers? Does this thing have the potential to get WandaVision or Mandalorian kind of numbers? Yesterday, I would have said not a chance in hell. Today, I got to wonder, were we wrong about that? Is it itself have that a bigger upside and potential than we maybe thought? Guys, we want to take a moment and thank a sponsor of today's video, Mint Mobile. Give yourself the gift of insane savings this holiday season with Mint Mobile's best wireless deal of the year. Right now, when you switch to Mint Mobile and buy any 3-month plan, you'll get another 3 months for free. That's 6 months of premium wireless service for the price of 3. And Mint Mobile lets you order and activate from home while saving tons on phone plans starting at just $15 a month. Seriously, I can't think of a better gift than turning an overpriced wireless bill into just $15 a month with Mint Mobile. I've told you guys many times, since switching to Mint Mobile, I am spending less than a third on my mobile service plan with Mint than I was on the previous big carrier who was my provider. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and switch easily and effortlessly with eSIM. So again, for a limited time, buy any 3-month Mint Mobile plan and get 3 more months free by going to mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. Chris, when I saw these numbers, I'll be honest, I was really surprised to see these. Were you surprised? Have we been selling the potential short? Where do you sense people's anticipation level is for this series?
I feel like this makes sense for this series, more so than those movies. We have the absolute blessing of the author. These books have sold over 180 million copies worldwide. They've been translated to over 37 languages. People love this series. And you have an incredibly talented young actor in your title role. You've got some really fun adult actors in here too. or grown-up actors, I should say, not adult actors. Those are very different. You've got a great cast. You've got a great cast. Whew, I mean, the Edge is in there, but rated X star.
Yeah,
But I think it looks really, really well done. I think it looks like it's going to be a very, very epic show that isn't just a kidified version of Olympians. There seems like there's real danger. It seems like a show that you could watch with your entire family too. I think it's got a lot of potential here. And I think a lot of people are really excited for something like this that they can watch with their kids or they can watch with their teens. I think this makes a lot of sense to have so many people tuning in. When this trailer popped up in Wish, I was excited about it. It looks fantastic. I want to see it.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot of potential. You know what? Somebody wrote in yesterday. I was doing my open mic yesterday, and somebody wrote in and said, a really interesting comment. They said, you know, maybe the original movies had it right when they aged up the characters a little bit, because I guess in the movies, they were a little bit older than what they were supposed to be in the books. Whereas in this, it looks like they're a little bit more age appropriate to what they're supposed to be in the books. From what I understand, I never read the books, but from what I understand people saying. And the viewer said to me, maybe they were right to age them up, because looking at kids that age running around with swords look kind of silly to me. And what I said in response was, I get where you're coming from, but here's why it's working okay in my head. These are demigods. These aren't regular kids. You know, and I compare it to, you know, the comparison that often comes up whenever I bring up or talk about Robin, particularly the traditional 13-year-old Robin running around with a stick, Batman bringing him into fights with mobsters with machine guns. And then inevitably somebody will bring up, well, John, you're okay with Spider-Man fighting crime, and Spider-Man's like a high school student. I'm like, yeah, because Spider-Man is a god. Spider-Man can lift 5 tanks over his head, has superhuman speed, strength, reflexes, and magical spider sense. He's a god. Robin's a kid with a stick. And so that kind of same thing comes to me when I look at at least the trailers for Percy Jackson. It's somewhere in my brain, it's connected to that. These are not regular kids. These are the offspring of gods. And therefore I'm kind of okay with them running around with swords and stuff like that.
It's also a really easy way to immediately ingratiate your audience to your characters, though. They're children in actual violent danger. They're children who are being hunted down and hit with swords and bleeding in front of you. Stephen King does this all the time, and it's very effective, right? You see a kid in danger, and you immediately are going to go, oh no, that poor baby, even if they are a demigod. So it's a smart thing to do, I think. And then they can age into their roles. They're going to grow like weeds. Look at the Stranger Things cast. They're all like 40 now. Yeah. Give them time.
One's applying for AARP at this point. Yeah,
I mean,
if the show's successful, and apparently kind of looks like it is. Question is, are you guys looking forward to this? Are you one of the people who has kind of secretly been excited about it? It sounds like more people looking forward to it than I thought.
I'm all like,
oh, I'm secretly excited about this.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.